Pop up time, late night with Jeff. My name Jeff. Uh, you are first. You're first, Sam. You're always first. How do you get to be so? How do you get so fast, man? You're first everywhere you go. Christopher Junkin. Hi there. I was just thinking about bettas and paradise fish, and I thought that'd be cool if Christopher made it in here and everybody else too. Hey there, Running Water. How are you? I got. Hey, Peter. Wow, you guys are lining right up there. Look at that. Hey there, Mexicali. Hey, Jorge. How you doing? Hmm. I thought tonight I'd go to a new place that I've never been. Um, well, I gotta get Shirley in. It's okay. Go ahead and I'll drop the link in the chat. A new place. Hey, oh, it's June's here. Hey, June. I didn't see you. Oh, wow. Hi there. But I'm going to go to a place here. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen here. Get started until my assistant arrives. Let me see here. I'll do this. This is kind of a neat site, it looks like. This place is called Moonlight Aquatics. How's that showing there? Shop fish. Let's see what we got here. Shop live fish. Oh, cool. You got all the things here. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my chat here so I can see everybody. Hey Melvin, how you doing? Hi there. Yeah, it is a nice pleco, isn't it? We had some of those. I think that's the. It looks like a peppermint bristlenose. How can I? Late? Am I late? No, you can. Hold on a second. One momento. Go ahead and just pop this here for you. That way you can talk to the chat while I just go ahead and do other stuff. All right, there we go. There you go, Shirley. She's going to be joining me. She's going to be take care of you guys in the chat while I'm looking up fish and stuff. It's about an hour and a half north of you. Oh wow! So you're Colorado. It's Colorado? No, it's not Colorado, is it? Where is that place? Oh, there she is. She's in now. Oh, no, she is not. You have to click the link, Shirley. How far are you from Moonlight? Oh, is it in Is that in Washington? Washington. Oh wow. Moonlight Aquatics is in Washington. Shirley, how far away is that from you? Western Washington. Let's see here. Hello, Linda. Hello there. I brought up a new site here that I haven't really looked at too much. It's called Moonlight Aquatics. I figure that'd be appropriate for a late night stream. Welcome in, Linda. So good to see you. Where's Melvin at here? Melvin, where'd you go? I heard you, seen you. Now I can't see you. Hello, Richard. How you doing? Welcome in. Just checking out a different place here. This is Moonlight Aquatics. Figured I would take a looky here. Oh, all right. She did make it. She she has arrived. Hello.
Hello. Oh crap. Let me mute it so it doesn't. Um,
I'm going to turn your microphone up. You're kind of quiet.
I am. Oh,
Yep. Better
that's
now.
my boy. I'm just getting it back.
Ah, it's better now.
But, okay. Um, so this is Magma. If you've watched any of my videos about the bettas I'm training, he's
Oh
one of
yeah.
he's the first one that I started training. And I'm training him now to jump up, to go through hoops. He already
You're
jumps out of
breaking up
the.
a little bit, Shirley. I can't quite make a lot of that
Sorry.
out.
Is this better? Can you hear me better?
Yep. A little better. Yep.
Okay. If anybody's seen my videos, they know that this is the one that I've been training to jump out and eat food from my finger. And he's doing really good now. He's mine now.
You're training your fish to jump out of the tank.
He wasn't my fish. He was somebody that was my friend's fish.
Oh, you're
Uh,
training. You're training somebody else's fish to jump.
yeah. Well, I picked him out and I really wanted him, but I didn't have the money for him. And she wanted him too, so I let her get him. And I just played with him every time I was at her house. Um, and then this is Oubliette. Where'd she go? She's freaking. Oh, there she is. Can't really see her. She's hiding at the top. But anyway, I'm training her, but I haven't done much with her yet. Let's see if I can show you the other one. The other one that I got. Oh, nothing sure. Covering everything up.
You what?
I was knocking everything over. Okay, this one is a new one, new female that I got. Her name's
Oh,
her name's Calliope.
oh, she's a Dumbo, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's beautiful.
Dumbo weird. Got those big
Yep.
pectoral things.
Yeah, her name's Calliope. And she's like, it's good so far. I don't know. This one is kind of blocked in, but that's Dream right there in the corner. He's one of the little guy coming up to the top. He looks like an orange dreamsicle.
Yeah, duh. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I named him Dreamsicle. His name is Dream. He was also the person who was my friend. Beta.
Boy, Geek Boy's in the chat. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Um,
let
so
me go sit back down.
when you went to put him to breed, how did you
Uh,
introduce him?
um, I I've only done it once so far, and I did a horrible job. A horrible job. But you can see that up there, that little piece of they call bubble wrap on the top, of the
Hi, Christy.
tank.
Barbara.
Anyway, I think it's hard to see, and he's very protective of that bubble nest. But I don't think he would be protective if there were eggs. You're never gonna believe this. I was,
Candy Koi, they call him.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, candy corn placots.
Oh, you pick Candy Koi placat. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and what was it? I think Dreamsicle was like I don't know, some crazy orange something or other, orange sunset or something weird like that. Um, I can't remember what Calliope was either. I know she was Dumbo ear, but that's it. But this one and Dream were my friends, and I had told her that I had asked her if she would let me borrow Magma to breed to Oubliettes, and so I started conditioning them. And well, I tempted it with her at first, and I was really uncomfortable with how aggressive. I guess he wasn't really, but I thought he was aggressive and I was worried about her, so I went ahead and took her out. And I thought I was going to have to start over, so I was like, "She has another male beta. Why don't I see if she'll let me use him?" I went and got him and brought him home. Well, then I decided that Magma needed a female to breed too, even if he didn't work with Oubliette. So I went and bought another female beta. And then, see, Oubliette and Magma's tanks are right next to each other. Some between, so they can't see him now. But I had them open where they were going back and forth and seeing each other and getting used to each other. And so the paper fell down and I didn't realize it. They were both going back and forth like really into each other again. So I was like, before I give up, I'll try one more time. And I had watched the video between then that showed the aggression much more than what Magma was doing. So I was like, I just gotta leave it alone, let him work through it. So I put her in.
The
Um, huh?
the only thing is, when you call him by his name, you got to do it like Doctor Evil and say Magma.
Mm.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen that? Doctor Evil on what is it? What's the name of that with somebody will tell me in the chat. I know they will. But
The Austin Powers movies.
Austin Powers.
I hate Austin Powers.
Magma.
Anyway, I
Okay,
put her in.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just kind of crazy.
It's okay. I put her in a clear vase in the tank with them. They were happy. They were going after each other, and they seemed really into each other. So I was like, I'm not waiting all night. He's there. She was looking unhappy in there, and he was really into her. And they had been introduced like for 2 days when they were in the tanks side by side. So I was like, so I just put her in there, and after the first quote unquote failed attempt where I freaked out, I just kind of let it happen. And she stood there. She was like, she was scared. She kept hiding. And he got patient. Like he stopped being aggressive with her and started like flirting with her a lot and running over to her. And then when
Look at that! Wow.
yeah, he's beautiful. He started doing all that, and eventually it took like 7 hours of me sitting here I was watching him because I was worried about the aggression and stuff. Plus, I wanted to see it. And he finally got her to come out and go under the bubble nest. Well, I'm sitting here recording, okay? I go, he looks over towards the front of the tank, and keep in mind, he had finally gotten her under the bubble nest, ready to spawn, ready to breathe. He looks to the front, sees my camera, comes rushing to the front and flaring and, hamming it up. And I was like, okay, I know he likes the camera, but why is he? That's crazy. He's got a girlfriend waiting on him. So
you're probably gonna smack me though, right?
uh-huh.
When I asked you how did you introduce him, did you ever say anything about that?
Yeah, I let him. I moved this so that way they were seeing each other through the tanks, and let them sit that way for like 2 days, and then I put her in a vase and put her inside here in a clear vase and put her inside here and introduced him that way. But like I said, when I took her out the first time, I kind of um, got a little too upset about the aggression. They weren't upset, but I was. So I went in and took her out. But I tried again one more try before that, and I just let it go this time. And anyway, he kept coming to the front, so I turned the camera on thinking he was just hamming, and he went back to her. Well, I picked the camera up again. He comes rushing to the front again. It took me 3 or 4 times of doing that. And I've got it on video. It took me 3 or 4 times of putting the camera down for me to realize that he was being protective of his bubble nest and of his girlfriend. He did not want to be watched. And so I was like, "Oh crap, you're such a brat." So I put it away and I started watching. Like I just wanted to see it. He did, didn't he? I wanted to see it, and he was like, he did the same thing to me. Every time I would go to lean in to look in it, he would come rushing to the front, flaring and freaking out. So I had to turn his lights off and cut so he would spawn. He would not.
I just want to say something. There are a couple of people that requested. Can you put the your phone sideways to make it landscape?
Yeah, I was thinking I was doing
There you go.
that.
I didn't want to interrupt you
that.
earlier, but Elaine asked if you could do that. I just didn't want to cut you short. Okay,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
oh, they're beautiful.
I was gonna do it anyway, but then you said you wanted me to keep up a chat, and I can't do both. I can't do it sideways and do that.
Well, when I put them up here like this, can you see that?
Let me see. I've only got like a little tiny bit of the screen. I can see that. Yeah, I can watch on my TV. I've got it on my TV.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 3 or 4 times of him.
I want you to be comfortable. If you're more comfortable having it vertical, do it that way.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just didn't think. I forgot it was that big of a deal because you couldn't see really well. Yeah, he wouldn't do anything until I turned the lights off and quit looking in there, and he was determined. He was like, "You are not watching me. That's illegal. That's called peeping Tom, and
Yeah.
we don't do that over here." So he was super. Hi, buddy.
Oh yeah.
He was super. He looked there. Yeah, he's very friendly.
When you introduce them,
Huh?
you have them
Oh,
in a container
what?
inside the tank.
Well, I put her in I can't find the vase that was sitting next to me. I put her in a vase in here, and it was clear, and so I let them introduce that way. But I didn't leave them in long enough. I really should have left her in overnight. It would have went a lot quicker, I think, if I would have left her in the what's it called, the vase overnight. So, but yeah, he was not in any shape, form, or fashion interested in letting me watch. He's like, this ain't happening. Find somewhere else to look. But he's so smart. I just can't even with him. But anyway, so do you want to know how I got him?
Yeah.
And then I borrowed them from my friend just to breed them, and they were here while we did the breeding. And well, yesterday I was sick. I was very tired, and I was in a lot of pain because I had a long day. Come
Mm-hmm.
home, sit on the couch, and I get a call that my friend wanted me to do her a favor. I was like, well, I can't drive. I'm too tired. I'm afraid that I'll fall asleep at the wheel. I said, I need you to drive me. Well, she threw a fit, but she finally agreed to drive me. We went to do the favor. She got mad at me about something, freaked out, started screaming at me, and I ended up getting out of the car, and she took off and left me stranded about 10 miles from home with no way to get home. So, and yeah, and Anita was home by herself. So I was pretty upset about that. And then after that, she decided to start texting me really nasty texts. And
Really?
yep. So I was like, "That's not. Nope. I'm done. Nope. Nope. Nope." And yeah. So
So you said, "To hell with you, I'm keeping this fish."
yeah. Well, I don't think she remembered that I had her fish, but I got new fish now. So because I don't want to talk to her again, I sure as hell ain't gonna leave them in bags on her doorstep.
No,
So
no.
and
I
she
mean,
bought new betta fish for me to teach her how to breed them once I figured it out and got it good at going myself. She wanted me to help her breed them. And so she's got three fish she's getting coming to her from the auction that she doesn't even know how to handle.
now before
So,
this happened, were you good friends with her?
yeah, and then she was my best friend for like 2 years.
Well, you know what?
So,
This sounds kind of trivial, but I think you guys should probably just maybe talk it out. And
no. She left me and then sent me left me far from home, did not even bother asking if I was okay, did not check on me, drove right past me, and had not a care in the world. She's not called me today. She didn't call me last night or text me to ask if I made it home. Nothing. She does not care. She threw a fit like a child, and no. So you don't leave your friend stranded 10 miles, whatever it was from home,
no,
and then send her nasty text messages and it's not okay. And I'm not dealing with people treating me like that no more. I don't need to. So
you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. I mean,
exactly. Thank you, Chris. I know it's
yeah.
exactly, June. Some things you can't forgive.
And,
So
and Christine says, "What does that to someone? That's horrible." Sorry, Shirley.
yeah, I appreciate that, Chris. It's just I was so furious. I was
Yeah,
like,
some things you can't forgive. That's true.
yeah, it was the worst part of it was like I was doing her a favor, you
Yeah.
know? I was doing her a favor and I was sick in a lot of pain, barely talk. And what she got mad at me about is I was trying to give her direction. She got misunderstanding me because she couldn't understand my voice. Even though I was doing my best to be clear, she like kept jumping the gun instead of slowing down and listening to me. And she got mad at me when I told her I wasn't going to take her, throwing a temper tantrum and screaming at me because I'm sick and tired and I'd had a long day. She started screaming even louder, told me that she wasn't going to be around me anymore. Anyway, it was a long, drawn out, stupid thing.
Was it
And I
hot?
ended up,
Hot today
huh?
over there?
Again?
Was it hot?
No, it's like 9 o'clock at night. And she left me in a neighborhood where there was like all kinds of, it was a kind of seedy neighborhood. I
That's
was
not
not
good
happy to be
either.
there.
She put you in danger. That is horrible.
Yeah.
June says
So,
she put you in danger by taking you someplace and then just dropping you.
yeah. I mean, so I like, and the thing is, I have spent this whole 2 years trying to be a good friend to her, trying to make sure that I was the best friend I could be, and like um, dealing with her little temper tantrums, calming her down, staying calm myself instead of getting mad at her. I help her. I go to her house once a week to help to test her tanks and to help her with tank maintenance. Okay. I've also been helping train her puppy, which she doesn't know how to do. I was helping her learn how to do this and that with fish that she's not comfortable with. And so, really, it wasn't me she screwed over. It was her. She's not really smart when she's throwing a childlike temper tantrum.
Yeah, that's not good.
So,
Well, you got a
no,
question here from Annie Stokes.
uh,
It says, hey, Shirley, did you get the coasters sorted?
no, I'm gonna have to figure something else out because she was the one printing my coasters, and yeah,
Oh,
so yep,
June
yeah,
says you're better off with somebody like that.
yeah, without them, yeah,
Well, I
I
tell you
agree.
something. If I told you how many times that doing favors for people and then end up getting
Mhm. Yeah,
backstabbed,
yeah. I
it,
mean, she did favors for me and stuff too, and I was like, "That's cool. We got a, um, symbiotic relationship. She helps me, I help her. We have each other's backs. But it was always she throws up temper tantrums, and if I don't stay calm and help talk her through it, I'm the one that it's stupid.
it's very child. I mean, just because. So you were willing to do her a favor. You did her a favor. But it
Lots of favors.
was off. Is that what the what? I
Huh?
mean, so you're doing her a favor, but the favor you were doing wasn't enough, so she got upset with you.
No, I was trying to give her directions to go meet somebody um, for the whole thing, and she couldn't understand, she wasn't able to make out what I was saying very well. And instead of slowing down and like letting me tell her and as clear as I can and her understanding it, she would jump the gun. And then when she was wrong, I would try to tell her. She'd freak out on me. And I finally told her I couldn't handle it. I was sick and just do whatever she wanted, go wherever she wanted, use the damn GPS if she wanted. And she told me she wouldn't be around me anymore and all this other jazz and
Oh,
got out of her car, left me on the side of the street in her car and took off walking.
now
So
here's
if
a
you
cool friend. Mel says, "I'm sorry it happened to you, Shirley. I wish we lived in the same state. I would have come and got your butt."
oh, thanks, Mel. I know you would have, though. I wish you would have too. But, um, yeah. And then luckily, though, the problem was I've only ridden the bus system around here one time and I got lost. And I already have anxiety really bad about going on public transportation, too many people. I don't know where I'm going. It's a whole big deal. So she knew taking the bus for me was not an option I could do really. So luckily, I had a friend that did live near there. Whenever I told her what was going on, she come and got me, and she took me. She didn't have a car, but she come and got me and rode with me the bus, so that way I didn't get lost again and freak out and have a panic attack. So, and yeah, we got. It took us about 45 minutes or so, or an hour, but I finally got home. Where did he go?
You got a lot of people in this chat saying, "Okay, Peter said he would pick you up if you lived in the U.S." Mel,
Mhm.
and then June says, "Would be a long drive. I'd make my son come get you."
You guys are the sweetest. Like seriously.
Nice, yeah,
Um,
very
I mean,
nice.
it's nice to know you have friends, even if they're so far away, you can't do anything about it.
You little
Sorry.
longer
Is
drive
it
would be.
hard to understand me still? Is
Yeah.
it still hard to understand me or?
Oh no, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. I know
Yeah.
my voice is cutting in and out, so
What is that plant right there? I'm looking at.
that's the guppy grass.
That's guppy grass.
Yep. Yep. This is stuff I got from, I think it was either Ron or David.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see that now.
Yeah.
Down near the bottom of the tank is a little more. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look right there. See that open spot by the tape? That's Dream. I didn't realize until just now that there was an open spot, and him and Magna can see each other. Uh, he's over. Well, he left now. Oh no, he's not. He's over there by the tape. I can't. He's hiding the booger. He's right there by the tape. You can barely see him. Anyway, yeah. He
Barbara says now that's a nice friend, the one who went with you on the bus. That's what you're supposed to do for people. Yes.
And that's what I told her too. I was like, thanks. I told her, I said, thank you. I said, it means a lot to me. And the thing that really got me, she was supposed to meet somebody. She put them off for 45 minutes to an hour to ride with me there. And then another trip home because she didn't have a car either. She had to ride the bus. So she rode there and back with me. It took her probably 2 hours to do that. And she put off doing something with another friend to help me. So that's a good friend. So,
Now, is this the first time you ever had that big of a fight with her?
yeah.
Have you ever had other fights that were close but not quite as bad?
Yeah, we've had other fights, but we've never been that she's never been that like, but always every other fight, I'm always like, okay, whatever, just let's not, and that's what really set her off. I had told her that I was sick and I didn't feel like fighting. So I said, can we please stop fighting? And like, I yelled it because she was screaming at me. And, so she just stopped talking. So I thought she was calming down and things were good and we would just get on with the business. And so I finished sending the text that I was sending to the person we were meeting. And I turned around and I said, okay, are you going to go back there and meet her? She's da 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 da. And she started screaming at me again. You told me to shut up. I'm trying to calm down. I said, I did not tell you to shut up.
Now you're going to meet somebody, and then she didn't want to. She didn't want to go.
No, she kept getting mixed up what I was saying because she couldn't understand me because my voice was messed up. So she was kept going the wrong direction, and when I would tell her to turn around, she would get mad at me for giving her the wrong direction when she was just misunderstanding me.
June's absolutely right. She says you'll reconcile eventually because she's going to need you again.
Yeah, but I don't need her. I don't need her. I mean, I don't need that kind of crap where I'm constantly giving, and their idea of giving is throwing money around because she's got more than me.
Oh wow.
She made that very abundantly clear last night when she kept texting me about how, hey, well, if you had money, you could take Uber or whatever the hell she said. So, I mean, she was rubbing in my face that she was better off than I am and that I'm, live in poverty and all that jazz. And
that right there is a terrible thing to do. If somebody's better off than you, financially or something, for them to come out and say that to you,
yeah,
is very low class.
Yeah, especially when she knew very well, because we'd had a conversation about it, that one of the biggest problems I have with people who have live decently, is when I'm friends with them, they treat me like a charity case. And I didn't feel like she was doing that until last night when she started throwing everything in my face and saying stuff like that. So,
that's too bad.
June's probably right. I'm so nice. I'd probably help her, but I don't know. I've done a lot better about drawing lines and boundaries and stuff lately. And that was her leaving me like that at 9 o'clock at night in a sketchy neighborhood with no way to go home. That's nope.
That's right too. I mean, so you get tired of getting burned, and you're just going to be like, okay.
Yep.
It took me a long time to let go of some people that basically using and
Yeah. And the sad part is, like, I keep myself. I know I'm pretty social on here, but I don't talk to people. I have really bad anxiety, and there are many times I've panic attacks just trying to meet new people. It's not fun for me. And I went out of my way to cultivate a relationship with her, and she knew all these things about me, and she used them against me. The first time we had a fight that was big, she pulled out the nuclear bomb, and when there's no surviving after a nuclear bomb. So if she asks me for help again, I doubt I'll even answer her call.
Mel says that's a low blow, not to brag about having more than somebody else. It is. And then June said you have us, and absolutely.
Yep, for sure.
I'm not. Besides what we're doing right now, when I go off camera, and if I go to the store, I'm not the same person. I cultivated a relationship with everybody here.
Yeah.
Over a long period of time, so I can feel comfortable to talk and whatnot. And if you put me in a room full of people that I've never met, I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable. I want to crawl out of there.
Yeah, I have panic attacks in situations like that. And I mean, on here, I don't know why online is not as hard for me. It's still hard, like especially doing lives and stuff. It's still really hard, but it's nothing like in person. In person, I'm horribly awkward. I always say stuff that because my sense of humor is not for everybody anyway. But when I'm in person, I say the most inappropriate things and then immediately regretting opening my mouth. But I can't seem to stop. It just pops out, So I'm not good in person. So, but and I met her because she had fish she didn't want anymore because she was more into axolotls, and I I took her fish, and that's how I met her. We started hanging out and stuff. And yeah, she's the one I got one of my axolotls from.
I'll
I
say
was yeah,
having more money than somebody else in no way makes you a better on any level. That's true. Some people,
yeah. That's
some
another
people,
thing she
hey,
said to me.
they are because of, if they're, they know they got more means than somebody else does to do something.
Right.
They'll exploit it.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that I would be on my last like $20 and I would buy food and I would buy stuff for her, or I'd buy something and I'd buy something for her. Not much she ever say, no, don't worry about it. I got my own. I'm not expecting her to buy mine, but it would be nice if she offered, to pay for her own whenever she knew it was my last $20 or whatever. Now,
Mm.
granted, a lot of times wasn't expecting that because a lot of times I didn't realize it was my last whatever until it was, there. But like she knew I was doing it despite the fact that I really didn't have it to do. And not once did she's like, oh, you're buying me food. Good. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And, which again, I didn't mind because I thought she was my friend. But like now it's like, damn, I wasted a lot of money being nice to her. I mean, it's not a lot for most people, but it is for me, you know? So, but that's okay because she was stupid and she, um, sent me. That's what it was. She sent me whenever I said thank you for leaving me stranded. I hope you have a nice night. She sent me $50 through Venmo. Said take an Uber or get on the bus. I was already on the bus at this point, and so I didn't answer back. I didn't say nothing back. I just ignored her. She sent me another $50 on Venmo and said, "Not enough. Here's some more." Like totally rubbing it in my face that I'm having to, be stranded when she can buy, she wouldn't be stranded because she can get an Uber. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so it's like I answered back and I said, "You're gonna feel awfully stupid when I don't give the money back because you're not giving me any reason to." And you're gonna feel awfully stupid explaining to your husband that you lost that money because you threw a temper tantrum like a toddler. I said, "But go ahead, keep sending me money." And she thought I shouldn't have said anything.
I'm often glad I don't have more feet than two to put in my mouth.
Right. But I was helping her so much, and like I didn't mind because she was supposed to be my friend, and
That's what happens when that's what happens when you're a friend in a relationship and you give more and they just keep taking
you know,
and taking and taking. It
yeah,
gets to be the point where it comes as like a entitlement. They feel it's what
right,
it's supposed to be.
yes, like she. Anyway, yeah, it's a
You got to be
issue.
able to be on the receiving end too. You can't
Yeah,
just keep giving and giving. I mean, even though
plus
that's what
she
we
did.
do,
Yeah, she
that's
did do
not
me
doing
favors sometimes, but it's like she fully expected me to be doing the same kind of favors for her that I couldn't afford, and I just did what I could and let it go. Because again, I was trying to be a good friend, trying to do what I could to help her or to be there for her and stuff. And
Oh,
yep,
definitely.
so
Well,
I'm not doing that anymore. I told her, I said, you reminded me why I don't trust people and why I don't bother with friendships. Uh, she texts back, she's like, glad I could help.
hey, there's Bear Bottom Branton's here. Hey, Branton.
Hey, bootylicious.
There he
So,
is.
yeah, exactly. People are trash. Well,
Eugene says that's the
there are a
worst
few
part. They're
people that
supposed to be
aren't.
your friend.
Yeah.
I'm almost over at LOL. Eagles fly alone. You're right, Annie Stokes. That's right.
Yeah.
I always see
Yep,
that
yep.
you see a eagle. There's always a pack of crows
Yeah.
chasing after it, cawing at. They're jealous of it. That's what it is.
Well, I got two new fish. That's all I'm saying, and $100. So
How much
I'm good.
you got? Okay, so you got.
I got these two new fish because what am I supposed to do? Bag them up and go knock on her door and be like, "Here's your fishies." Oh, screw that. She left me, and then I'm trying not to say bad words. She left me, and then not only that, she compounded on top of it. When I hadn't even said anything insulting to her or mean to her, she decided to nuclear bomb and start being like horribly nasty. I mean, I didn't deserve that, and even you know what I mean. I didn't do anything to provoke that. All I did was tell her I'm sick, don't feel good, and I don't want to freaking fight. And I didn't, baby her and coddle her and do what she wanted. So she couldn't handle it because she's a freaking toddler. So whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Barbara says it hurts way more when it is a friend.
Yeah, you expect it from pretty much everybody else. So
The triple
yeah,
win.
yeah, Junie is a
And
cutie.
the truth. Oh, fish money and the truth about a friend is what June says. Yeah.
Well,
So, did you were telling me about your wild Albi marginata? Did you ever get a male?
yeah, gotta hold on. Hold on.
Oh, you
We'll
do
get
have.
on pause first.
Yep, no problem. You take your time. You take your time.
Okay. I've actually got my Scarlet Baddest that I'm sending out, and a stray guppy that I didn't mean to put in there. That somehow got left in the tank. Where'd she go? She's in here somewhere. There's the stray guppy and the Scarlet Baddest. Where are they? They must be hiding somewhere. I
Absolutely.
hope.
It says that right at spot on. The same thing with me.
Oh,
They're
yep.
all my only friends. I literally have no one else. I don't either. I don't know. I don't even know my neighbor's name.
Oh, I thought I had someone else, but apparently not. So that's how it goes. Where'd she go? She's hiding in those rocks, I bet. Her and the Scarlet Baddest. Oh, little Brad. Ether, where'd you go? She's always out. The
You're gonna miss those little babies, aren't you?
Scarlets?
Hmm.
Yeah. I already regret selling them. But what are you gonna do? I mean, especially since I was really bad about knowing how much the starting bid, and so it didn't really play in my favor. But I figure they'll be going to a good home.
If you're having like on the next auction, you have something. What you do? I would go look at what they're going for, not like at a dance fish or a wet spot or anything like that, but look
There's
at eBay, what they're selling stuff for, and then you just go. You don't want to start at that point.
No, that's what I was doing. I was trying to be, use my common sense and not started at retail prices. I figured and I should have looked up what they were worth. I really should have, but as rare as a pair is, especially a mated pair, I wasn't really. I didn't really think I'd find anything, so I didn't bother. But yeah, so he wanted to give me 15 for the pair at the store.
Food monsters.
I can't find her. Where she's got to be in those crevices in there. She can't have jumped out. There's a lid on it. She's always out, the little brat. Now that I'm trying to show her, boy, that guppy really wants to be shown though.
Of course, you
So
worship
funny.
them because they're the emperor of the home. Our cats run this place when we had them.
There's one of the Scarlets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it comes.
Well, you know what? You can always get more sometime down the road.
Yeah, but getting a female, it took me at least six different Scarlet Batters to find a female, and I had finally given up and decided I was
I thought
fine
you
with them.
bought two of them, and I thought you said you thought they were both males, and then one turned out to be a female.
No, I had like four or five of them that I had, and when I didn't know that they only ate live or frozen, and so I was just feeding. I was just feeding flakes. I figured that's what happened to the other three or four. They didn't make it, and mine decided that he was going to eat flakes, so he would live. Of course, shortly after that, I was told they needed live and frozen, so I started eating it. But he eats flakes now. Well, the other one was I. My friend had gotten a pair of Scarlet Baddest too because we could have swore one of them was a female, and there's the other one. They both look male, I'm telling you. But we thought it ended up she thought they were both male because they were beating each other up all the time. So she separated them, and she didn't want them, and she didn't want to have two tanks for them. So she gave one to me, and I put them in with my other because it's big enough tank. I thought they'd be fine, and it's well planted. And next thing I know, they're spawning. So I actually got one of them from her.
Wow.
So,
You can get a batch of fry out of them before they go. That way you can just raise them up and have a whole bunch.
yeah, I was going to, and I thought I would put is that her right there? Oh, it's her. That's Ether. Where'd she go? Little Heidi spot crap. Where'd she go? She was just right there.
Oh, Anthony's here. First Class Fish says, "Oh, you have a female Scarlet Baddest for me. She's got a pair that she sold in the auction. Anthony, you should have came to it. Might have been able to
Yeah,
get it.
maybe. I thought a lot. I didn't mind starting it so low because I seriously thought there'd be so much more interest. Them and the Rams.
What was
I
the
thought I
final
would.
price on that? Do you remember?
These.
For
I think it
what?
was like 20 or 25.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of upset. I put them low because I thought they would, that people would be bidding on them, and then it come out nobody wanted them. I was really surprised. So same with my Rams, but yeah, I understand with the Rams though because they're not proven pair or nothing. But yeah,
Oh,
so,
Mel says, Jeff, tell Shirley the tank looks awesome. Oh, it looks
thank you,
awesome. It does look awesome.
thank you. Now there's a lot of
That is a really
footing.
nicely. I love the
Thank
plant
you,
you got in there.
thank you. It's most of it's jungle vow. There's a I'm not really sure what that one right there is. There's some not really sure what that is, but and there's the Nubius, but the rest of it is. Oh wait, I think that's Ambulia. This one right here in the corner. But the rest of it's jungle vow.
And sand
Uh,
sand for the substrate.
yeah, it's. I had two. I had black on the bottom and white on top because I didn't have enough of either. So and there's Ether again. She's hiding in that wood. Oh, she's got a boyfriend coming this weekend. We're gonna have a little date. I found somebody that's got a male, and they love the male. They don't want to get rid of him, but his female was tries to kill him. So he separated them, got her another male, and they're breeding like crazy. But poor turtle, as they named him, is oh this coming out. Like he's all alone. So he said they said they didn't want to get rid of him if they didn't have to, but it made sense to put him with somebody that with a female that got along. So he's bringing him. They're bringing him Saturday evening to see if him and Ether get along. And if so, we're gonna work something out.
Anthony
We're gonna
says
work
they're
something
an
out.
underrated fish, the baddest.
Say again.
He says they are an underrated fish for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Probably because more people can't find females. Like it's crazy.
I,
We had three different
heard that. They hold them back on purpose for I think for two reasons. Number one,
times.
a lot of the stores won't want because they're not as colorful as males for one thing,
Yeah.
and I don't think that they realize that people want to get males and females to breed them.
Right.
But then again, that would also drive the prices down because if they
All
start
right.
producing, they can't corner the market that way.
What are you looking at? You better not be looking at that guppy. He's been in here this whole time with you. Oh, okay. She's like, nah, I'm good.
Is that a Sergeant Major Loach I'm looking at down there?
That's yeah, right there in the back.
Is that a Sergeant Major Loach?
Oh wait, no. I don't have any loaches in here.
What is
That's
that thing back there?
that right here is Ether, the album Marginata.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness! I thought it was a Loach. Look at
No, look at her.
Is that
Isn't
the
she pretty?
female or is that the male?
That's the female. The male's coming this weekend. We're gonna see how they work.
And, ah,
Oh, she does look like a snake. Look at that. Oh, look at that face, man.
check my short. Still sounds funny.
Oh
Oh yeah, I do that.
God, please don't tell me she's looking at the guppy as a meal now. Oh, I think she is. Damn it.
No, they won't.
She's been staring at him.
She's probably just like, oh wow, we got some guests in here.
And he's been in there since I put her in there. He was in there before her. Because I had guppies and then I took them all out, I thought, and put her in it. And next thing I know, I'm seeing a guppy swimming around. He'd been in there the whole time I've had her. And I just put these guys, the Scarlets, in there last night. Or the auction, the other night.
And Shirley says
So,
that's crazy. Shirley.
yep.
Christine says that's crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. Yep, there's the little miss. She's beautiful, I think. She's just gorgeous. And she's not shy, but if she don't want to be seen, she won't be. But as you can see, she's coming right out front. She don't care.
Oh yeah,
Got a lot of funk.
the wild will jump.
Mhm.
You have a completely lidded on that, right?
Did. Yep.
Yeah.
Did.
You're all set.
Yep.
And they will. You know something? I told you about jumping. I told this on the stream last night.
Mhm.
One of my albino Corys
Yeah.
jumped out.
Yeah, I heard that.
And
Yeah,
I
that's not a common thing, I don't think. I've never had it happen. But I have heard that when they're jumping up to going up real fast to get a gasp of air, sometimes if there's no lid on it, they will pop themselves right out.
yep, I think that's what happened.
Yeah. So
Mm,
he's just curious about this camera. That's funny. She's
right.
adorable.
I don't think they're held back. They're usually wild caught, and like Jeff said, they just want
Yeah.
colorful ones. Yeah.
Well, as you can see, female looks like just like a male. I don't know which one's male, which one's female because they're both bright freaking red and white.
Well,
So,
you know what though? The females don't look anything like the males.
they look identical in my opinion. These two do. I mean, I know we had a couple that we thought. Where did the other one go? I want to show her or him or
I
whichever
had the
one.
male was red, and the female was more of like a rust color.
Yeah, they're both
Um,
bright. I mean, the one, whichever one's female, even colored up like a male. I mean, like they were bright red, that bright red and white with the blue tips and stuff. Both of them, I've seen them next to each other, looking exactly like that. One of them may be a little bit duller, but oh, there, look in the back, look right there.
I did get very lucky with the Bimaculata running water. I tell you something, they're really cool fish,
Damn it!
and they're hardy. I mean, they'll eat anything you put in the tank.
There he is.
So nice.
Where'd he go? Oh, you jerk! Every time I put it where you can see him, he runs.
Christine
That's
said,
one of
"You're
them.
doing a fantastic job with your hobby. Kudos to you. Everything looks beautiful with a heart."
Aw, thank you so much. The other one, one of them is right there behind the heater. The other one is right. Where's my finger?
You have two females. Is that what you're saying?
No, I have. They both look like males, but these are the two that was in that video spawning. These are the only two I have now, but they both look like males. See the one in the back, and then the one right there.
Is that
They
the
behind the
Bettis?
heater. Behind the heater. No, these are the scarlet baddest.
Oh, the Bettis. Oh, okay, now
Yeah.
they both look like males now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at them. There's the one behind the heater, and then there's the one down there behind the rock.
But we see them
Against the
actually doing it where they
Yeah.
do the wrap.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I was like, you can doubt me all you want, but I've got video evidence, and I did all the research I could find, and every single place said they do not wrap unless they're spawning. So they don't do it during aggression or fighting. Only do it during spawning. So
It's not common. Yeah, I've never heard of it being done either, and
mm, so.
Yeah.
But I had them in a tank by themselves with a egg collector, but it had aragonite on the bottom. So I think what they did is they spawned in the aragonite, and yeah, and it didn't. They ate the eggs or the fry, whatever happened. So you're supposed to remove them from the tank once you do it. But again, I thought I was going to remove the egg collector. Oh, I thought I was going to remove the egg collector and yeah, and have have the eggs to be collected. I would show you my 14, but it is so foggy. I don't even know what's going on with it. It doesn't have any ammonia. It looks like sand popping up. So it just keeps getting worse. I don't know what the deal is.
Annie Stokes says, "Shirley, did your blue cars breed yet?"
No, I actually sold the breeding pair because the 4 that I got, I know there's at least one. Well, I'm about 80% sure there's at least one female in there. Because I saw her doing some house cleaning with one of the other ones. So I know they're so prolific. I don't want to get overrun with EBAs. So I thought I'd get the proven breeding pair who hadn't bred for me yet. Anyway, I found them a new home, and I thought I'd just wait on these guys because I need to cut back on my breeding projects as it is. I've got like 8 or whatever, 9 types of chilies now, and the bettas, I've got one. Now I've got 5 different bettas. And I've got the guppies.
House is pregnant.
Huh?
I think every female I got in this house is pregnant. I
You
got
like
so many, especially the African. They all have big mouthfuls of fry, right?
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't have any tank space for them, and
See?
they're hard to move. So
Yeah.
they're beautiful, but I want to have stuff that I'm like Jason. I don't get bored with my fish like he does.
Yeah.
He gets his fish in, and then he gets something new. He gets some really cool stuff in.
Yeah. See, I don't get bored of my fish either. I just always want something new.
Yep, that's always nice to have.
Somebody say hi.
It makes it fun though, having variety. You get something new and.
Yeah. Come on. He knows I don't have any food on my finger. He's like, I kind of want to do it, but I don't see any incentive. Come on, dude. Just one time. Tell the people what you got. Oh, are you serious? Did you just really turn your back on me? Oh, you little attitude. Come here. Come here.
He's like, if he ain't bringing me no food, then what's the use?
Right? He's got such an attitude. Like, he really does. That's what I love about him. Just, he will tell you. Like, if he had a mouth, you'd know it because he'd have something to say every time.
Oh, that was my wife. No, not my wife. No. She's like, oh, I've said every female in this house, and he said, your wife too?
Yeah, that would be quite a issue.
It was like, and then it's like a delayed reaction. I was like, wait a second. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure if there's any eggs or even the whole bubble nest up there. That I can't tell by looking at it. It's way on the other. It's on the other side of the tank. And if I try to move it, he freaks out and starts running around and getting mad.
That is better. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Like fire.
Yeah, well, that's why I named him Magma. Because I said he's got a volcanic attitude and he looks like magma.
Like this, magma.
Magma. I hate Austin Powers, man.
And then you got to put your pinky to your.
Dr.
Evil's funny. Yeah, I don't. Some people don't like the movie, but I like them. I think they're pretty funny.
I think they're so dumb.
Yeah, I watch them.
Yeah. Anybody got any more questions or whatever? First class, I don't have him jumping through the hoop yet.
Let's see the loop jump.
I don't have him doing any.
No, that was the better that she just had pass away. He was the one that was jumping through the hoop.
She was, yeah, she was going through the hoop. I hadn't quite got her to do it out of the water yet. It's just a little out of the water, but yeah, that was fun. But I hadn't really worked with Oubliette yet much because when I basically got her, it was like I want to breed her right away, get it done before something happens to her. Because she's like the third female that I've had that I was going to breed that's going to spawn with him, and something freaking kept happening. One jumped out, and one jumped out of the tank. What happened to the other one? I found Nova. Nova. But died because.
Amy Stokes says, Shirley, show us your blue cars.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm closing so you don't see my nasty out. It's better than covering it with my fingers.
They're hard to lose, though, because they have so much personality, Anthony.
Yeah.
Cichlids do. I mean, they're like cichlids in that aspect.
Look at these guys. I'm freaking out because of here.
Oh, wow. Look at them. Now, do you know males and females?
Oh, I'm pretty sure because the way they act sometimes. I think this one right here might be a female. The rest of them have trailers, so I think I've got 3 males and 1 female. At least I hope I am. If I've got another set of 4 males, I'm going to trip. I'm going to be so mad because my last group of electric blue cars, there was 4 of them, and they all turned out to be mixed. So, yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. I'd be really mad if that happened again.
Yeah, they're nice looking, though. I mean, that's a fish that always holds its value, too.
Oh, yeah. They sell for 25. Look at this mess.
They're easy to breed, though. I bred the regular blue cars, the same fish, just have the electric blue color. And
yeah, this is just development.
Once they start breeding, you'll have hundreds.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get more than 1 breeding pair.
Oh, they're beautiful, though. Look at them. Everybody's commenting how beautiful they are. They're biting your finger. Oh, look at that.
He scared me because he bit me while I wasn't paying attention.
Is your you still have the Steindechner in there?
Yeah, one of them. There's stop it. There's
How did he
con.
get along with the blue Icarus?
Huh? How was keeping it?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't keep them with a single one, and I definitely wouldn't keep them with one smaller than them because this one, even though there's four cars, then they all hang together, and they're all a big group that have decided that nobody messes with the group, and he will chase them, and they turn around and gang up on him. But it doesn't matter. The biggest the car, he'll chase them. And yeah,
Wow.
he's got attitude. And he was the one that the big one that I got rid of was always chasing.
Annie,
The
no, I
minute I
don't,
got
but I
rid of
used to
Dave,
have them.
again,
Jeff, Annie was asking me a question. Says Jeff, do you have any blue cars? Not
um,
right now. I don't.
uh,
Not
all
right
my
now.
glass
But I've
cats
had
are in the
them
back.
in the past.
I don't think they really like. I don't think they really like the Genghis or Khan. The
I got
what's
a
it
couple of
called?
those now.
Look at how
But
bad that
get
is.
along really well with those blue cars.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it with just a single one, especially if it was younger or smaller, because the Geophagus will definitely push them around and bully them.
Oh yeah,
So
you want a good sized one anyway, and to go with those
yeah,
guys.
and here's my peep upper tank that we just redid.
Ooh,
Um,
wow.
there's my peas. There's some of my peas in the back.
How many you got?
There,
How many people?
I did have eight, but now two of them seem to have disappeared, and there's only six. So I think they might have been too small and they got eaten.
That reminds me. I got to talk to Jason. I found somebody who wants to give a permanent home to that little baby Fahaka.
Jabba, yeah, that'd be cool. He
Because
deserves a
you know
good one.
what, I'm going to
Mhm.
talk to him though. He might want him back, and if he does, that's fine.
Yeah,
I just can't. I just don't want to. It's a lot of.
yeah, that's why I didn't want to take him either, because like I know I don't have a permanent home for him, and um, Anita would be heartbroken if I got a big puppy dog fish like that and then rehomed him, you know, because I wouldn't be able to take care of him his whole life. I wouldn't be able to do it. So
Mhm.
uh,
I
yeah, there's those.
like I say, I don't have a tank big enough for when they get bigger.
Yeah,
And I'll be honest, I really do like my ram's horn snails. I don't want to feed them to them. I mean, it's the only thing I'll eat.
I'm happy to feed my snails to
Do they eat
Pupper.
Malaysian trumpet snails?
No, these are just ram's horns, bladder, and pond snails.
I wish they ate them.
I've got a few. I've got a few trumpet snails, but they're not in the same. They're in a different thing.
Well, you don't want to feed the trumpet snails to them anyway.
I don't think they'll eat trumpet snails, will they?
Or no, I mean, I thought you said rabbit snails.
Uh-huh. No.
I got my
Nope.
rabbit
Nope.
snails.
Okay. You want to see my honey grammies and my cauliflower real quick?
You have Grammies?
I've got honey. I just got honey grammies last week,
Oh wow! Let's check them
and
out.
I've got my false chili cories in with them,
Oh,
and I've got right now I've got my cauliflowers in there with them too. So there's the honeys,
oh look! I see them. There they are.
and
I
there's my
love
cauliflower.
Grammies. I would love to get a pair of the blue dwarf ones.
Oh, I forgot about these. The Ivonica binocular.
Oh, you got your
Doesn't that look good? Yeah,
nice.
I forgot they were in here.
There
There's
they
that one.
are.
He's
How
not.
many did you
He's
get?
not shy though. Huh?
How many did you get?
I have four in here somewhere. Well, I did when I put them in there. Oh, there's another one. Um,
They're
two that hide all the
beautiful
time.
fish.
Oh, yeah, they are. I forgot they were in here.
Mhm.
But yeah, those are my
Yes,
guys.
can't wait till mine get bigger and start breeding because I have one right now. I can tell you it's a male.
Yeah,
There's that castle in there, and that's his. He won't let anybody in there, and he comes out and he's dark.
that guy right there, I'm pretty sure is a male as well. Because whenever you see him in the light, he's got these just reflections everywhere, and he's already got like he's already starting to turn purple in his head. Where'd he go? He's freaking apparently scared of everything though. Every time I get the camera close, then he freaks out.
I never Googled that. Barbara Jackson says, "I wish I could find a fish that would eat the MTS snails." I wonder if
Crazy.
there's got to be something that will predate
Yeah,
them. Oh, you know what?
yeah,
Uh, assassin snails will do it.
Yeah. But then to me, then you trade one problem for another because
That's not a
then
problem. You
assassins
know what?
snails.
They don't breed anywhere near as prolific.
No, I've heard a lot of people say that, you're basically doing that. That's what one of the reasons I haven't gotten assassin cells yet. So
Oh, I've got them. There's Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany.
I have gotten assassin cells. What?
I,
I
s-
do?
I have. I put a group of assassin snails in with my shell dwellers up there because the MTS snails were getting way out of control.
Yeah.
And
Are you sure those are assassin cells that you're right now?
they bred, but you don't get very many babies out of them. I mean, you every once in a while you see a couple little ones, and that's it.
Yeah. Apparently, I did put assassin cells in there. My daughter just informed me that I put two in there. I remember putting two Spixie snails in here, but I don't remember the assassin snails.
Snails.
However,
That
my
was a tough
memory
one.
sucks.
They're not
So,
allowed to. They're not allowed to be moved across state lines. I got to find them here in Michigan.
oh, stop being mean to her, you brat.
Let's see here. We got some
Okay.
messages in the chat here. Just eat them. They just eat them. Cute though. Yeah, they do.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to see? I gotta sit down and turn this phone off.
Who gets mad when they call him Jason?
What?
I don't know. Wow. Okay.
What's going on?
Domestic bettas and red veil, healthiest since they've been around. So he's mad when you call him Jason.
Who
I don't
does?
know, you talk about Jason from Five Star Bettas? I call him
I
Jason.
call him Jason all the time. Jason from what?
Yeah, but I have to look that up and see if there is anything that does that.
If you won't freak out, see the purple on his head. He's a brat. Freaked out. That's too
Samples
much.
sell really good though.
Huh?
Barbara says, yeah, but then you get the assassins. But you don't get as many. I mean, not they don't breed nearly as much as these other snails. I mean, like I said, I put like 5 of them in there in that tank, and there's probably maybe 10 or 12 now.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna shut it off because I'm about to. I need to
Sit
sit.
down and relax, and then you can do the chat while we look at Moonlight Aquatics.
I can't do the chat while I'm on here. I can't see it.
No, get off there, and then
Okay. Text you or something?
huh?
I said go watch the chat. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. And I hope you have a good night. And I'll be watching.
Yeah, we haven't seen the killifish yet. We haven't even started. Looking.
Okay. Hold on. I forgot about the Kellys. I mean, I didn't. I almost fell, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this stupid thing's not really wanting to cooperate. My phone hates me.
There you go. And now we'll just back to our normal thingy-majiggy.
Okay. Here is the guppy that I'm trying to create. There's Mr. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. There's Mr. Flex. You can see him with his long freaking tail. Oh, there's one of the females. Here's a little bunch of buddies. Oh, one baby. I have like 5 or 6 females in there. Oh, there's more. There's more females. I put like several females in there with him because I didn't want to give them up. That's a baby. Okay, this one is the splendid chilies. These guys, the new chilies I've got, they hide all the time. Now, part of it's probably because the tank isn't planted a lot, but I know that if I plant the tank a lot, they will spawn in breaks. So I really need them to spawn on the mop. So I can't see them. And then here, their bowl is floating. I don't know if you can see any of them. They're really tiny, but that is the courthouse A. I looked at them. That's actually how you pronounce it. Courthouse A.
You see these betta appy here on the screen?
Say again? Oh, there's one.
The betta appy, yep. Here on the screen, the red ones.
Yeah.
They are the cutest little bettas. I have a pair. Well, I have the male now. The female passed away. They're getting old, but it's still in this tank over here. It's a male, but it's in with the alien green female,
Yeah.
and for the longest time he was trying to breed with her, and she would just kick the crap out of him whenever he was up. He's displaying for her and trying to be all pretty for her. And,
Oh, poor baby. She did not into you.
yeah, she wasn't
There's my
into him.
there's my female Gunther eye, and the male's back there somewhere. And he's playing. He's usually right up front because he likes the attention. I don't think he sees the. Oh, there he is coming around. Are you seeing it? Come on.
I'm not
Here he comes.
seeing any
Oh,
killifish here. I'm seeing.
he usually likes the camera. I don't know why he's being shy. Oh, here. I think he's coming.
Where's the
Come
shark?
on, Brett. Oh,
There we go.
and I think you guys are out of luck with this volcano too. Like these suckers, they hide. Like have seen them come out maybe 3 or 4 times since I got them.
Oh wow, I've never seen these before. The Chinese neon golden striped shark. It looks like a goby. Well, that's cool looking. Pretty cool. $25. And let's see here. If it said anything about it. Nope. You may also like. I've never heard of this. It's a Magunda Mabuta Gudgeon. I got to click on that. What the hell is that? Do you see that? Shirley? What? Where'd she go? Oh, damn it. Where'd you go, Shirley? Okay, well. I'm not sure where she went to, guys. But here we go. We'll go back here and. Are you there? Okay. Shop like fish. Okay, that was. I've seen the bettas already, I think. Yeah. There wasn't too many of them. Not too many bettas. I wish he was here to cover the chat. Now I can't do it and look at this at the same time. Okay. I use my phone. Okay. I've got to go. See you fish people next time. Hey, Peter, have a good one. My stupid phone just closed everything out. Ah. That's all right. She's in chat. Yep, there she is. But okay, now we look at that. See what kind of live bears they got. I know they're gonna have guppies. Oh, look at the Kohaku. I like those swordtails, blacktail Kohakus. Oh wow, yeah, that's interesting looking. Have a good day, Peter. Thank you so much. Have a nice day now. And what else we got here? Oh, here we go. Mickey Mouse hyphen platies. Mickey Mouse platies. I remember when those Mickey Mouse platies came out. I've seen some with the really very good looking Mickey Mouse markings on it. Really clean and nice and black. Some of them have been bred so much you can see these. They look like somebody took a dump on its tail on both sides, but it's kind of weird looking. Okay, what else we got? No, that's it for the live bears. Let's just wanted to check this place out. Let's go to the Plecostomus. See what kind of Plecostomus they. Oh, they got some cool things. There's one that I want to get. There's the Snow White bristlenose. Look at them. Those babies are pure white. Look at that. They got the silver eyes. I like. That would make a nice new. I can breed bristlenose like nobody's business. So I'd like to get different varieties of them. I don't. Yeah, I'm wondering about that, Anthony. Well, if they try to do that, I know that Ron's got some because he's a Walt Disney aficionado. I mean, he loves. In fact, they're doing their 10th anniversary at Walt Disney Disneyland. His I think his anniversary is next week. 10 years together with his wife. Those are cool looking, aren't they? I like that wood that thing's on too. That's kind of cool looking. But here, look at this. The L471 mini snowballs. That is about full size right there. About. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's see if there's anything about it. Here we go. The L471 mini snowball Pleco is a true dwarf that rarely surpasses 3.5 inches in captivity. The stunning Hypancistris is a black suckermouth catfish with bold, contrasting white spots strewn across the body. Being a dwarf-sized Pleco, the L471's ideal candidate for most aquarium sizes, even ones as small as 10 gallons. Although undemanding when it comes to food, these Plecos will appreciate protein in their diet. Yeah, they like to have some meat. Really cool though, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Here's another one. L280. I never heard of that. Oh, check it out. Another dwarf. Those little Plecos are cool for you have that for a nano tank. I like those Snow Whites. They're supposed to be harder to breed than other bristles. Oh, really? I thought they were just a different color phase of the common, like the albinos I got here and stuff. Oh, about Mickey. Yeah. Do they hide a lot? The white ones? I don't think so. I think the lighter the Pleco, I mean, and you can't see it right here, but my albinos are always out here playing. All the time. They're there, and I can't wait. I'm going to be sending one of these. I'm going to be sending some of these to Christine and Maureen, and then I have one for Mel, too. Mine never hide. Well, I mean, they will get under something. They will kind of. But, yeah, let me see. I can't really bring it on this big screen. Anyways, look at that. That's pretty cool. There's the Dwarf Neon. Hyphen. Green Phantom. I've seen some really nice Green Phantoms. You might be a little bit stressed. Okay, what do we got here? Blue Panac Pleco. All right, that's it for the. Well, no, it's not all the Plecos. Actually, I got to go back here. What else do we have? Oh, that is the end of the Plecos. What is this? Pilatus Corridor. Whoa, look at that thing. That looks interesting. Where's David at when you have something cool like that? That looks like a dwarf species. It's kind of pink and black. They are, Jeff, but that was when selective breeding, like green dragons, can be a bit less harder. Yeah, that's true. Good afternoon, Gil. Good afternoon, mate. How we doing? I'm just doing my favorite thing to do is look at fish and all that. But that is a cool little corridor there. I mean, you can see how small it is because I think that's that fluval stratum. They're not that big. That thing's tiny. Less hardy. Yeah. Yeah, they had been, but now I guess what they're doing, they found a way. they're getting to the point where they're really hardy. I know that Rob has some over in the UK, and they're just as hardy as anything you ever wanted to see. He breeds them by the hundreds. Oh, my longfin bristle nose is out and about lots. Yeah, mine too. But my standard high fin always hiding. Huh. That's weird how some of them do that. Where ones are more. Wow. How has arms? Has arms. Huh. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Has arms. What is let's see here. Let's keep looking. There we are. Okay. Back. Now there's a long. Oh wow! I tell you what, you're going to hear a lot of wows here. I'm not really a big fan of the long fin, but this right here is looking pretty cool. The long fin super red. Look at that. Got those big butterfly wings there. Let's see here. Less hardy. I mean, not less. The greens, Jeff. Oh, the green dragons. I think they were breeding some of those different types with the whites, and they were getting hardier bloodlines. I'm not sure. I was telling you about Barbara, Shirley, but you wouldn't listen to me. I said, Barbara's saying this to you, Barbara's saying that to you, and you're like, oh, I didn't see you. Oh, the little Cory, yes. Isn't it pretty? Oh, that you think that has arms? Oh. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, look at this little. I like the little Sultan. Look at that. They get bigger than that. These guys get pretty good size, like 6-7 inches, I think. I'm not sure exactly how big, but not gigantic. Yeah, I'd like to get the green dragons, super red, the white ones. What I really want to get are the L519s like David's got. I'd have had Fry from them by now. And the real Paraguays that he has. I told him he can send them to me. I can breed them and then just send them the parents back, and I'll just keep all the Fry. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Anthony, have a good night. Have a good night now. That's a nice looking little Pleco, though. What do you think about that one? It wouldn't be Oh, look at this. The albino L333. Oh, those are cool looking. They're under the. I think these ones hide quite a bit, like under the. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, have a good night, Anthony. That's okay. Hey, Shirley. Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this? There, you know what? This place has got plecos I've never seen before in real life. Look at the L80 dwarf. Look at that! Whoa! Are you seeing this? That is one sweet looking little pleco. Man, I like that. How much was that? Did it show? I wonder how big they get. Let's go back and read about it. $50. So it's not a cheap fish. And it doesn't say anything about it. Unless it's dropped down. Nope, nothing about it. Man, that is really, I like it. I like that. You guys see that fish? L170 leopard zebra. I've never heard of this one. Oh, I heard of the 174, but look at it. It's pretty cool looking. I like the other one better though, but that's still pretty cool. L174. What else we got? Polka dot pleco. Well, here we go. There's the zebra. Look at them. That's kind of washed out a little bit. Usually the black is really clean and dark. I mean, it's like you paint it with a brush. And that doesn't look that way. There's another little picture down there. That's a little more like it. They sure are expensive little buggers, aren't they? You get a pair of those. It used to be like, these pairs would go for like $400 a few years ago. And I bet in Australia, I bet those still cost a pretty penny. Remember, I think Craig said he had some. It was like for a few of them, it was like $1,000 or something. I'm not sure exactly. Let's keep looking. What else we got here? Oh, there's the L181s. This is the ones that Jose was interested in. The L181 peppermint bristlenose. That's another species I get and I breed. They're sold out right now, but look at them. That's pretty cool, huh? Well, look at that. It's even got the spots around its eye there. Look at that. That is neat. Yeah, Shirley, when it comes to friends like that, like I said, if they were really a friend, they wouldn't have put you in danger. They wouldn't have dropped you off so far away from home. And yeah, so that person's got some problems. Not only being a friend, but kind of maybe some mental issues. You don't do that. That's dangerous. That's just not right. I've got to go to. Good night, Jeff. Oh, good night, Barbara. Thank you so much for being here. I just figured I'd come in here and do a little hangout. I went and seen there's nobody else was going live, so I figured, well, I'll do it. I'll be back here tomorrow night too, Wednesday night. Me and Tiffany, she'll be here, I think. I'm done with the drama. Yeah. This life's too short, honestly. And you look at me. I'm the one, I sweat every minor detail. Somebody could just look at me funny, and then I'm still remembering it like 12 weeks later. That's the ADHD part of it. People think that ADHD is this, you forget stuff. No, it's not it. It's a lot more complex. Everything is like hyper-focused, and maybe she's got ADHD. Maybe she just kind of like, sorry, I wasn't able to get you your Corys. Oh. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, these are cool looking too. L306 Takutut Tiger Pleco. Wow, that's colorful. Okay. Have a good night. I'll probably just end this. It's getting kind of late anyway. Good night. Let's see. We have another page of Pleco. See what else we. Oh wow! Check these out. That's cool. Here we are. This is the L519s. These are the ones that David has. See, you get that honeycomb pattern on them. When they look a lot better than this when they get a little bit bigger. And of course, the males will have the bristles, and but that honeycomb patterns be a lot cleaner, a lot more contrasting. Thank you very much, Christine. You have a good night, dear, and thank you very much. What is that? No. Oh, there's the one. These are the L236 super whites. Wow. Yeah, these are like, I think Dan calls these the holy grail of plecos. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that tan pleco with the black polka. Yeah, they're nice. That was a was that the peppermint one with the white polka dots? I think it was the L181. Those are what Drew had in the auction. He had a group of 5 of them, and I'm trying to remember who won those. Who got those? I'm not sure who it was. Somebody got some really nice plecos though. They got them from Drew, Night Owl Aquatics. In fact, I'm going to get with him about the peacock gudgeons. I know that. Oh wow, L14 Sunshine pleco. It doesn't say anything about them. That's pretty cool. Interesting. No, oh, that's Sultan. That's the L264. Yep. Yep, that's the Sultan plecos. They are cool. Now, if they have the regular L333s here, that's the ones that I may be getting a group of them, possibly. But let me see here. Oh, here's the one this is like my holy grail one here. This is the one that, check it out. That's a full-size pleco right there. It's a leopard frog pleco. Pretty nice. Let's see here. I'm going to go up here for a second. It helps me to concentrate with some noise. How much? They cost about 65. Yeah, they're expensive. But here, this right here. Now this right here is a little more. This is that is the leopard frog. Here's another nice one here, the Ellen Core Tiger. Check that out. Wow. Look at the stripes going vertically up its head there. Yes, the 471s are so cool. Yes. Absolutely. I want to go back and look at them again. That's really nice. Right up there. Look at that. That's about full size right there. Isn't that nice? And those are, they've came down in price a lot. They used to be a lot more expensive. They're $50. Let's see what. So it's $70 for a 2-inch, $50 for a 1-inch. Really cool. Yeah, they're very cute. That's really nice. And I think when you were wanting to look at, I think it was this one right here, Shirley, right? Or no, this is another one. That's the L280. That's kind of interesting. It has white spots and a brown body. It doesn't look as nice as the L471. I think that's probably the nicest. got good prices too. Oh, at that here at Moonlight. Yeah, it seems like it's less expensive. Okay, so there we are with the plecos. What else do we got here? Well, we'll do this for David to keep. Oh, here we go. Here's the albino pygmies. That's something I like. Look at that. If you can get those to colony breed, that would be. These are the little mini ones. Yes. Really nice. I love my albinos, so that I wonder if we can keep those in with the other ones. And they have their kids running around with them all day long. Let's see. Ooh. Now we seen this last night. Greg has a couple of these Hoplocats, albinos here. Look at that armor plating on the side there. It's really cool looking. Hey, good morning, Aaron. Good morning, mate. Good to see you. I'm just doing a little eye candy here. Let's see now. Corys are nice. Peru yellow Cory. I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Huh. Something different. Okay, here we go now. Look at this. That's there's something I've never heard of before. And look at that. Those eyes are cool on it. I bet David would like some of those. Oh, here we are. And look at these here. These are something. These guys get about 3.5 inches long. These Lucipinus are Lake Tanganyika. And they just stay really small. These are the ones that Whip from Whip's World. He's got about 100 of these in his tank. He bred them and they're doing great. I told him I wish you could ship them to me. I'd buy some from him. That's pretty nice there. Sit him down. Milky Way woodcat. Oh, look at that mouth on them. Of course, look at them. They're pretty small. There's bloodworms. So these are not too big. Oh, and now I've never heard of this. Bosemani Corridora. Has anybody ever seen this one before? I haven't. It's almost like it's pied or something. It's pied corridor. Let me know if you guys are getting tired or bored because I'm happy doing this. So I don't want to monopolize all your time. Well, there's mine. That's a flagtail panda. Oh, it's a flagtail panda. Oh, there it is. I say I don't think an albino. It's the albino with it. Really nice. Well, here's one I really like here, the Mate. Check it out. Pretty sure. Number 2. Oh wow, now look at these albino gold lasers. I've always look at these. They look really similar to the albinos Aeneas, but they're different. They look like they're made of wax. They look. I've seen them. They look a lot better than this picture. Look at the detail, really good. There's something else. Try that instead. Okay, running water. The steam pot just did a quick tour of this place a week ago. Oh wow! Very cool. This is a gold bow torch. CW 102. Oh. And there's the panda quarries. Someone was asking the other day if I like panda quarry. I do. They're really cool. I like them. Fish Tree has been there a few times also. Oh yeah. Well, speaking of Fish Tree, he's going to be joining us here not too long. He's just been waiting. He's back in the hospital, so when he's feeling better, we're going to have a tour of his place, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about fish and aquariums and all kinds of stuff. We're going to make a few hours of it. Oh, Moonlight, yeah, this is Moonlight. Have you been there before? Have you been there before, Shirley? Up in Mill Creek, I think. Up in Mill Creek. We have Moonlight Aquatics. $6.99 for those. That's pretty damn cheap. Oh wow, look at this. Honeycomb catfish. What the heck? I gotta look at these. I gotta see I wonder how big they are. This says anything, it doesn't say anything about them. Darn. Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool? It almost looks like a goby. Look at that mouth and the eyes right there. That's a different looking. Wow. I got something in my eye here. Excuse me one moment. Oh, I tell you one thing. Earlier this morning, I woke up and my allergies were so bad I couldn't even breathe. My eyes itched so bad I couldn't even see. And then so I got a hold of Ron and said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it today or not. This is earlier in the morning, like at 9 o'clock my time, and we weren't gonna be streaming until 4:30 my time. And I said, we'll see how I'm feeling later on. I was like, got around to his time and I was like, yeah, I can make it in. So yeah, in there I don't have to speak very much or any talk or anything. I just hang out with them and we have a good time. Yes, in Mill Creek, Washington. 10% discount code. At Aquatic Arts also. I think he's sponsored through Aquatic Arts too. That's pretty neat there, isn't it? And how much are those? I didn't even notice. Wow, $11.99 for those? Wow, that's cool. I wonder if they have any the little bumblebee cats. That's something that I would like to check out. Let's see if they got some. What is this? Orange Zebra Otto. There's the Pictus. I've had those before. Those are fun fish. Look at this little Zebra Otto. I've never had any out of Sinkless. Look at that though. It's pretty cool looking. I am already in bed. I was awake today. Yeah, the heat's been killing me. And I gotta find some way to muster up the energy to mow my yard tomorrow. Regardless of the heat, he needs it. I'm pretty durable though. I can handle the heat. Galaxy. Oh, Galaxy out of cichlids. Whoa. Now that's cool looking. Huh. Awesome. Okay. Oh, here we go. The Super Panellenis parallels here. I've always liked these two. Yeah, it's getting 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Unless we have something, I'm gonna look at their cichlids there real quick. I'm gonna see what they got. Oh, they got gouramis too. Oh, look at this. They got my Maculatus here. And mine are doing great. I tell you what, one of mine's starting to get that dark coloration. Sunset of Pistos. Wow, that is a really good price. I bet they have your keyhole cichlids here, Tiffany. Red Shoulder Severum, Midnight Ram. Here's the Badises, different kinds of Badis. Golden 50 gram Gazizii. Wow, $11.99? That's crazy. And this is what I got coming from Branton. He's sending me a pair of these. He bred these, the Apistogramma Borellii opals. Check it out. Look how beautiful they are. I'm going to get a pair of those, and I'm going to breed them along with my other dwarf cichlids. Not in the same tank, but yes, I really love them. Apparently, I have trumpet snails, and how do you pronounce that anyway? Ovoleet? Okay. I emphasize had. There's no just shells. So I guess we know who eats. Oh, you think the Betta eats them, huh? Maybe. But look at these, Shirley. What do you think about these? Look at them. That male is just stunning. These are the ones right here that Gil has also. Ooh, oops. We cracked it before I got a chance to read it. Nice. These are beautiful. Beautiful little dwarf cichlids. We got the, this is the red melon Badis. Look at them. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Oubliette. Did I do that right? Oubliette. Look at these Badis right here, Shirley. Kind of interesting. They look like cichlids, but they're not. All right. Here's the scarlet. No, this is the tiger, the black tiger Badis. Look at these. Oh, I wonder what the heck that is. Look at that little catfish there. That's pretty awesome looking. It looks like maybe some kind of auto, huh? You get another pair of those. Don't worry, Shirley. That's one thing about this community. Somebody's going to have a connection. You know, just network with other people and find the fish that you're looking for. Who knows, you may have something they're looking for. Mine are pretty, yeah. Yeah. Well, you got yours there and you're taking good care of. Here's those Vulcans that everybody's talking about. Frankly, you know what? I could look at some salt and pepper cories and be just as happy with them. For a lot less money. I mean, I know that that's part of the mystique of these is because they're not being imported in from Brazil. I think it's Brazil. And the people that are able to breed these and get some numbers going, they're going to be making a lot of money. Getting rid of my black tiger Badis, I never saw them. Oh, wonder why. Maybe they were just hiding from the aggression or something. Maybe you can see here. These are awesome. Look at that. I like the black markings here. Yes. I'm going to do an update video on that tank. Just a little 10 gallon where I got them, but they're little. I mean, these guys are small yet, but they're eating a lot. And they are starting to grow a little bit, I've noticed. It's only been, what, a couple of weeks now? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, let's see now. Anything else? Gouramis. I want to look at those. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got some Blue Flame Paradise. Wow, those are cool looking. Look at that. My salt and pepper were dark, but I like that. I like colored now. Oh, nice. Look at this Paradise fish here with the blue fins. I like it. That looks like a female because the extensions aren't very long. Let's see what other ones we got here. I know they have a licorice one. We'll see that in a minute. Now this is just the regular type that comes like from the wild. They're just like the regular Paradise fish. We don't like that. And I want to see these little licorice gouramis over here. These are always shown. I've always shown interest in these. Oh. Look at that, the dorsal fin. It's kind of an odd shape, but it's really cool little fish. All right, so let's go ahead and let's stop sharing that. And come back here for a minute before we bid everyone a good day or good night or good afternoon. So yeah. Well, I'm sorry you got kicked yourself out of the stream, Shirley. It kind of made it a little bit awkward for me. I mean, but it's all right. It worked out all right, didn't it? Oh, believe that. Yeah, I am a little bit on the tired side myself, so we'll wrap her up here. We'll turn this music up for a second. There we go. That's good. We'll take that. So anyway, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to be doing. Did Elfish put the 24/7 monitor on his Equus Quarry? I don't know. He didn't tell me about it. That's a great idea, though. He's got that little baby in there. He's got 2 babies from it. Water changes looking around. You're number 1. You got the number 1 crown. Thank you, Linda, very much. Always good to see everybody. So thank you, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. We're going to be thinking up questions. Remember that, Tiffany? We're going to think some questions up that we want to do, like an interview, like a back and forth type thing. Yes, thank you. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Be safe. Be good to each other.